Assalamu alaikum my dear students. Today I would be demonstrating you about the three types of jaundice, which is pre-hepatic, hepatic and post-hepatic jaundice, and also discussing about the parameters as well in three of these situations, which are pre-hepatic, hepatic and post-hepatic. So first of all I would fill this table and then I would explain you. So first, writing here the serum, urine, feces, alkaline phosphatase level, and albumin. Now, furthermore, discussing the levels of the following components in particular in these serum, urine and feces. So first of all, just writing the abbreviations. This is like babu, this is babu fats. Now what is this babu fats? From B it will be designated as bilirubin, then urobilinogen, it would be urobilinogen, then it would be bile salts, then again bilirubin, then again urobilinogen. So bilirubin, urobilinogen, bile salts, bilirubin, urobilinogen and fats. Now talking about the pre-hepatic, we know that the level of unconjugated bilirubin is high in the case of the pre-hepatic jaundice. In the case of pre-hepatic jaundice, the level of unconjugated bilirubin is high. After this, we will denote this like this. Later I would explain you. First of all, I would be filling this table. Absent, normal and normal. Then if we talk about the hepatic, so in hepatic both increase, both conjugated and unconjugated bilirubin increases. Then furthermore, filling this, writing this here, up, present, down, up and down. Now talking about the post-hepatic one, in this conjugated bilirubin, the level of conjugated bilirubin increases. The level of, sorry, I have 1 second pause here. So level of conjugated bilirubin increases in the post-hepatic one. Then we will write here, denote this arrow, present, normal, up, very high and down. So I have filled this table, and now I would like to explain you about this the information which I have put in this table. So making these lines would make this table easy to understand. So first of all, starting from the pre-hepatic one. We will rotate the camera in order to bring more clarity. So talking about this, we have talked about here that the unconjugated bilirubin level of unconjugated bilirubin in the prehepatic jaundice has increased. Then the level of urobilinogen has also increased in the prehepatic. Then bile salts are always absent in the urine in the case of prehepatic jaundice. Also bilirubin are also absent in the urine in the case of prehepatic jaundice. The level of urobilinogen is high in the case of prehepatic jaundice, and the fats are absent in the feces in the case of prehepatic jaundice, but the level of alkaline phosphatase and albumin remains normal in the case of prehepatic jaundice. Now talking about the hepatic jaundice. So in hepatic jaundice, both unconjugated and conjugated bilirubin increase, or their levels are high. Now the level of urobilinogen in the urine in the case of hepatic is high. That's why we have denoted it as up. Then bile salts and bilirubin both are present in the case of hepatic jaundice in urine, and the level of urobilinogen in feces is down. The level of fats in the feces is up in the case of hepatic jaundice, and the level of alkaline phosphatase in the case of hepatic jaundice is also up, and the level of albumin is down in the case of hepatic jaundice. So you must need to remember this particular information very well in order to understand this. Now moving towards the post-hepatic. Now talking about the post-hepatic jaundice. In this you can see that the level of conjugated bilirubin gets increased, or its level is high in the case of post-hepatic jaundice. Then the level of urobilinogen in the urine in the case of post-hepatic jaundice is high. You can see this arrow. Then the level of then the bile salts are also present in the urine in the case of post-hepatic jaundice, and bilirubin is also present in the urine in the case of post-hepatic jaundice. The level of urobilinogen is normal in the case in the feces in the case of post-hepatic jaundice, and the level of fats is high in the feces in the case of post-hepatic jaundice, and the level of alkaline phosphatase is very much high in the level of alkaline phosphatase is very much high in this post-hepatic jaundice. And also the level of albumin, if we talk about the level of albumin is very much low in the case of post-hepatic jaundice. So in this particular lecture I have explained you about this three types of jaundice, which are the pre-hepatic, hepatic and post-hepatic jaundice, and hope you have understood it well. Last but not the least, don't forget subscribing MS Lectures. Thank you.